It seems that many of the world's richest women inherited their fortunes from their fathers or grandfathers. Though that's the case for some, there are a number of women on this list who built their own fortune or used the millions of dollars they inherited and turned it into billions. Whether you hate how they were born rich, admire their business skills, or are straight up jealous with the life that these women live, one thing is for certain: these women are way too rich. So, presenting you 10 of the richest women in the world. Number 10. Abigail Johnson, Fidelity Investments, $15,100 million. Abigail Johnson is the President and Chief Executive Officer of Fidelity Investments, a company founded by her grandfather. With the family owning around 49% of the company, Johnson was named the chairman on the top of already being CEO and president of the company, giving her full control of the company. Fidelity has 45,000 employees worldwide and earns tens of billions in revenue every single year. Number 9. Gina Rinehart, Hancock Prospecting, $15,200 million. Thanks to the success of a company her father started, Gina Rinehart is one of the richest women in the world. As a young woman, Rinehart took a gamble on her life when she decided to drop out of university and work for her father at Hancock Prospecting. In 1992, Rinehart inherited 76.6% of the company after her father passed away, and her net worth was an estimated $75 million. Number 8. Charlene De Calvo Heineken International, $15,600,000. Beers fan owe a lot to the Heineken family. Not only did the family make a delicious beer, but they are responsible for creating the world's second largest brewing company, Heineken International. Charlene De Calvo Heineken owns 25% of the Heineken International and serves as an executive director of the company. Number 7. R.S. Fonbona, Antofagasta PLC, $16,100 million. Iris Fonbona is one of the most richest people living in Chile. When she was just 17 years old, Fonbona met Andronico Luksic Abaroa, who was 20 years older than her. When she turned 18, the two of them got married. Before marrying Fonbona, Luksic had 5 children with his first wife, who passed away. Fonbona acquired her fortune after her husband passed away in 2005. Despite being given a scandalous amount of money, the majority of her husband's fortune went to their 3 sons, Guillermo, Jean-Paul, and Andronico. Number 6. Yang Yuan Country Garden Holdings, $16,400 million. As someone who owns 55% of Country Garden Holdings, Yang Yuan is often reported to be the richest woman in Asia, while at the same time being one of the youngest billionaires in the world. The company was started by Yang Yuan's father, Yang Jepang, and is one of the top real estate companies in Asia. To date, the company employs over 70,000 people and has sold properties to over 1,500,000 homeowners. Number 5. Lauren Powell Jobs, $20,200 million. Apple Incorporated. As you could have guessed from her last name, Lauren Powell Jobs is the widow of Steve Jobs, in addition to being the co-founder and former CEO of Apple Incorporated. While she's had a respectable career of her own, Lauren Powell's wealth stems from what she gained when Steve Jobs passed away in 2011. After the death of her husband, Steve, Lauren inherited the Steve Powell Jobs Trust, which had a 7.3% stake in the Walt Disney Company and around 38.5 million shares in Apple Incorporated. Number 4. Suzanne Clayton, Atlanta, BMW, $22,800 million. To understand Suzanne Clayton's wealth, you have to understand how her family acquired it. We all know that BMW is a thriving luxury car company, but this wasn't always the case. Once, on the verge of bankruptcy, Suzanne Clayton's father, Herbert Quandt, doubled down on his BMW shares and risked his own wealth to completely revitalize the company. In doing so, Herbert kept the luxury car company afloat and earned himself a pretty penny in the process. Number 3. Jacqueline Mars Incorporated, $26 billion. Jacqueline Mars is reaping the benefits given to her by her grandfather, Franklin Clarence Mars, who founded the company Mars Incorporated. His son, Forrest Edward Mars, is responsible for creating M&M's and the Mars Bar. A number of other products made by Mars Incorporated include sneakers, Twix, Three Musketeers, Galaxy, Maltesers, Juicy Fruit, Starburst, Excel, and 5 Gum. Looking through their products, particularly their gum, will make you think that Mars Incorporated has a monopoly on the chewing gum market. Number 2. Maria Franca Fazzolo, Ferrero SPA, $29.8 billion. Like so many people in the world, Maria Franca Fazzolo married the love of her life. He just happened to become one of the wealthiest men in the world. Maria Franca Fazzolo married Michael Ferrero in 1962. Ferrero's father, Pietro, started Ferrero SPA, originally used to supply his wife's pastry shop. When he passed away, the business was given to his son, Michael. Ferrero SPA is responsible for the brands Moncherry, Kinder Chocolate, Ferrero Rocher, Tic Tacs, and Kinder Eggs, and can be credited with creating Nutella. Number 1. Alice Walton, Walmart, $37.9 billion. The size of the Walton family fortune is insane. While we all know and understand how successful Walmart is, the fact that Alice Walton and her family are worth a combined $145 billion, which is astonishing. Majority of the fortune amassed by Walmart has stayed with the relatives of the founder, Sam Walton. Today, Alice Walton is considered the richest woman in the world, and she is no stranger to throwing her money around. So, they were some of the richest women in the world who own some world-class companies. So if you guys like the video, then do not forget to like and also comment in the comment section below if you guys have something to say about this video. Also, do not forget to subscribe if you haven't. See you guys in the next video. Till then, bye bye.